something so important came to my mind today, actually, which I think if we all had done it years ago, decades ago, nothing of what happened today had happened. It's the silent. Breaking the silent. If we had broken the silent decades ago, there would have been no occupation. The main reason for any crime to happen is the silent. The silent of our community, the silent of the puppet world leaders, governments around the world. Us as people has created the crime inside the criminals. And this should stop. Palestinian, on the 7th of October, they broke in that silence. They broke the siege. They showed us that when we break the silence, we can be free. And the whole world today, we see it. All of us here around us today, they have waken up. They broke the bloody silence. And that's why we are here today. All of us and the rest of the world in millions are chanting Palestine, are chanting free Palestine. We have done it. We broke the silence that will take us to the freedom, to the free Palestine, to the freedom for every human being from any occupation. It's a right, and it's always justifiable. The occupation is the thing which is unjustifiable in anywhere in the world whatsoever. But to resist is not just something which is justifiable. No, it is a must, it is an obligation of everyone, each one of us, to resist. I'll give you an example, which is outside the war or anything like that, from our childhood time, the schools. If any child get bullied by other kids, those kids, maybe they are in the age of even 6 or 7, they are still so innocent, but they've been bullying that child. If that child will not resist the bullying, they will keep continuing bullying. Not just because they are innocent or anything, but this is the human being thing inside them. If you don't resist, they consider the others, especially the criminals, they consider this as their right to continue their fight against you, to continue all the massacre against you. And we don't want to be the victim that will never show resistance and scream it loud. No, stop. We are not the victim. And we will not accept to be victim. Never. Our leader, Yahya al-Sinwar, the leader of humanity, that I'm carrying proudly his picture. Our eternal leader, that generations to come will idolize him forever, have told us we will never be accepted to be the victim. That's why we will keep resisting. We will, because simply we are human beings. And we have the right to. The team in the Gold Coast, those wonderful, amazing heart people, they were the one that started this since 7th of October in the Gold Coast. I wasn't involved that time with them, though I am Palestinian, but I wasn't there that time. Then I attended the second rally over there that they done, which was in the Broad Beach. What I found about them, the most beautiful thing, that the moment the first child in Palestine got slaughtered, they broke the silence. And they screamed it loud. They said, no, not in our name. And we'll never accept murdering any child, not just in Palestine, but in anywhere in the world. Their heart is so pure that until this day, more than 400 days, not a single day, not a single moment, they stopped fighting for the justice. Fighting not just with weapons. We fight with the words. We fight with everything we have. With the logic, for God's sake. It's a genocide. It's a genocide. It's a genocide that the whole world should scream loudly and say, no, no, we are not accepting it. And this is what the rest of the team in the Gold Coast has been screaming against, because they wanted the justice. And forever, I tell you, they're not gonna stop. Forever we'll keep fighting all together. And I will give them my heart and my full support. Not just being Palestinian, but being father, being a human being that know what humanity means. As simple as that. We'll keep fighting. We'll keep resisting until the justice is back again. And we'll never give up. Never to stay silent. Never ever. We'll keep the fight, yes. We will. Until Palestine is free. Until Lebanon is free. Until all of us as a human being free to choose and to have the right to choose. The right that our Creator has given us. Who is Albanese or any government in the world to take this right from us? The right of choosing, the right of resistance, the right to be a human being. No one ever have the right to take it off us. And we will fight for it forever. Message for Australian government. What to tell you? It's not just Albanese. Albanese is just a puppet in this government. It's what's behind it. The whole entire constitution. It's the Labour and the Liberal, both of them. And what they've been doing. Their silent has to stop. And not just the silent. Stop arming the Zionists. What are we waiting for more? The ICC, that we are part of it in Australia here. They have sent the arrest warrant against what is so-called Prime Minister of a fake state of Israel. And still, what are you waiting for, Albanese? He killed our humanitarian worker, the World Kitchen. Hero. They killed her, and they killed the rest of her team in Palestine, in Gaza. Intentionally targeted by what? By Australian weapons. Australian drone that Albanese yourself, you have sent it. You've committed that crime. You've killed her. And you thought that those drones that you send to Gaza, to those terrorist Zionists, that will target only the journalists and our children. But, unfortunately, they targeted also Australian citizens. Because they target every human being, those Zionists. United Nations, the ICC, ICJ, the whole world, screaming. Yourself, more than 20 years you've been pro-Palestinian, Albanese. We can't hide this. The whole world knows it. What stopped you? Because you got elected? If the election, what's the use? To sell your soul? To sell yourself? Just because you got elected? Well, now the children in Australia, they're gonna be spitting on what you are doing. Because you expose yourself. If you still have any time, that I doubt, just for your future, for any days left, stand up and stop what you are doing. Stand up and be a man and say it and scream it and say, no, not in my name, not in my nation name, not in our name in Australia, in all Australians' name. We're not gonna be arming the Zionists anymore. We're gonna thank the Zionists from our country here. We're gonna chuck the fake Israeli embassy from our country here because they don't deserve to be on our land, on this Aboriginal land. We have to. And if you will not do it, Australian, we're not going to do it. We will do it as Australians, as a human being, as people that we care about humanity. We will do it. We will do it. We will. This is my message to you, Australian government. Palestine will be free from the river to the sea and will live forever from the sea to the river. You know why? Because it is. It is the only land on this planet today that has showed the resistance, that has showed the world that we can never, ever give up on our land, on our home. And we will never, ever give up. Love you, Palestine. Love you, every child in Palestine. Love your resistance. Love your humanity that standed up with us. And looking forward to see the whole world humanity today is standing up for their rights. Love you, all human beings, all around the world. Great love from Palestine, from children of Palestine. Love you.